night vigil. We are going to hold the streets till Asiwaju is sworn in.
Yes.
We are going to stay there until that baton is given to him.
Yes.
Until he's announced 16th President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
Yes.
This is democracy.
Yes.
This is what we protect.
Yes.
This is the country
Yes,
we all belong to.
Labour Party crisis came to an end as courts throughout Apapa. Pro-Tinubu protestants storm Abuja, demand opposition to stay away from inauguration. Welcome to Politics on the Wheel. It is no longer news to every one of us that Apapa-led faction of Labour Party leadership has been thrown out, by the courts yesterday, and this brings a lot of relief to many Obident family, as people can go ahead, with this sanity that all is well. But before I bring to you everything that happened within the court's premises and how the courts, come with a ruling, let me first of all give you the news or what happened in Abuja today. Pro-Tinubu protestants demand that all opposition parties should stay away from the inauguration. And according to them in Abuja today, they staged a walk where they call that anyone who is calling for Tinubu not to be inaugurated, that person is calling out for war. And according to them, they said that those who are saying they should not inaugurate Tinubu, can they bring out their children to fight war? I will allow you to watch this video, then I will come back and I'll give my own thoughts about this whole stuff.
Today, another day in the history of our nation.
Yes.
A day to sound a clear note of warning to those who claim they can form parallel government. We have come to ask them, where is their venue? Where is their location? Where is their president? This is a country and not a banana republic.
That's all.
The laws of the land can only be interpreted by the courts, whether the tribunals or the Court of Appeals or the Supreme Court.
Now, that's a little bit of the clip of what actually the protestants were saying today in Abuja. If you stay tuned to the end of this video, you'll be able to watch probably more to that. Now, most times in Nigeria these days, we could remember seeing the EndSARS protests. There have not been this ability of people to protest even within the FCT, because of the fear that they will overthrow the government, as Buhari once said when he was interviewed after the EndSARS protests. When you speak or you want to do any kind of protest, they say, no, we don't want you to do any protest to destabilize the system and all of that. But we can see that those who are protesting are being, guided by the security agencies. So those that were asking to protest before, either against the government, is it that the Nigerian security cannot actually protect them while they are doing their normal protest? Now, that would bring you to the fold that in the past, you will discover like the EndSARS protests, where we saw the Nigerian police officers escorting those who came to disrupt the protest. So now, you will now understand what it is if you are to protest for the government or for the people in power, then everything is good for you. But protesting against them, definitely they will come for you. That is what it all means from the action that we are seeing in Abuja as of today. So back to the issue of Labour Party crisis, which came to an end yesterday. The case has been in court for a while now, since Peter Obi emerged as the presidential candidate of Labour Party and went all the way to went all the way to win the election. But a different candidate was announced, because while I said went away to win the election, is because based on this the figures that we have seen so far and the manipulation and what we have seen from the field, it seems that either Peter Obi or Atiku Abubakar of PDP actually won the election instead of the APC candidate that was announced the winner by the Independent National Electoral Commission, of which we cannot categorically say that any other candidate is a winner, because the umpire, which is INEC, is the only institution that has the authority to declare any candidate winner of the election. But however, from everything that we have seen, results that were announced by the INEC are not corresponding with what we are seeing on the IREF. So from that, that is the reason why I said that Tinubu probably is not the winner. Since the case is in court, we'll wait to see the outcome of it. As a result of that election, we had Apapa, which you all know, came out, to dispute with the leadership of the party. And according to him, he is the authentic chairman of the party. There was a time there was an adjournment that of the party should not parade himself as a chairman of the party. But now all these have been put to rest yesterday, as the court has given its verdict to declare that Apapa can now go to rest. Let's listen to what.
So the court, Ipo Ayamuji, judge of the High Court of Edo State, has just ruled that the Labour Party World Executive in Ward 3 Nuromi don't have the power to remove the national chairman. The national chairman can only be removed in a national convention by 2/3 of his delegates. And he has also ordered that the notice issued to the national chairman of his purported suspension is void, and any decision, any action or inaction taken upon that notice fall on the background. That's the decision of court.
Of course, okay.
And he has clearly restated that the claimant who went to court is the national chairman, challenging the power of the World Executive to remove him. And by the Labour Party Constitution, Section 13(1), Section 17(1), Section 19(1), very clear that it's only the National Convention that can remove the national chairman by 2/3 majority of his members. And specifically, it must be in the convention notice as per the remover before it can be valid. It's clear. It's different from other parties' constitution. So whatever that happened in other party was based on their own constitution. As far as Labour Party is concerned, they could be removed. You must call for a national convention for the national chairman only.
Okay. Mr. Chairman, sir.
Well, today we have indicated, the judge has spoken. And at the beginning of time, we told the people of this country that Apapa and the school boards, we go to nothing, because Apapa to me is a tragic power seeker, and that is what he demonstrated. But today it has been brought to an end, that what we predicted in his action has come to pass. It's clear, the constitution is not ambiguous. The only way the chairman can be removed is by taking him to the convention, and taking him to the convention, the agenda shall be his removal. And if that is not the case, you cannot sit anywhere to say a chairman is suspended or removed.
I've seen that. Now it is now obvious to everybody that they have lost it out. They have been kicked out just the way they were kicked out the other day when they wanted to make trouble at the court premises, and you can see how they whisked the chairman, Apapa, the way they moved him away from the court room. So now, let me allow you to watch the remaining part of the video of how the protestants in Abuja are demanding that they should give Tinubu a chance, and those in court should continue to exercise their legal right, as they hope that everything go out well on Monday, 29th of May, 2023. If you're not subscribed to this channel, go ahead and please subscribe and click the notification button to have much or more of our videos coming out soon. Thank you.
No one individual, whether it be Moses Paul or his gangs, no one individual can submit the sovereignty of Nigeria to his whims and caprices. This is a nation of people. We have come as different tribes, different tongues, and different languages. We represent the 371 tribes and tongues in this nation who have voted and given votes to different parties. We represent the knowledge of a victory declared by INEC, the institution given the sole responsibility to conduct state assembly elections, governorship elections, national assembly elections, and even presidential elections. It has come to our notice that some people have decided to take the laws into their hands, to ridicule our judges, to humiliate the peacefulness and decorum in other Nigerians, openly confessing treason that they will declare on May 29 their own president. May that intention never live long.
Amen.
We will not allow it. And let them be on notice. This malady can be cured. This freedom is not madness. It is a country. We have come to the appeal court. We have come to the Supreme Court to affirm and to wait whether Shetima election will be nullified. The Supreme Court, in their own knowledge, have stood before themselves and the lawyers involved and have given a verdict. We take the verdict of the courts. We celebrate that victory. Yesterday, President Muhammad Buhari performed his heroic duty of handing over the documents of transition on the seat of power to Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, who within the next 72 hours will be dubbed, anointed, empowered, and graced, and constitutionally backed to rule, reign, serve, govern, and help the citizens of Nigeria. We have no problem in anybody exercising their disenchantments. They have rights to do that. But such right does not come with trying to declare another president in this country. Is he calling for war? Can he stand war? Can he bring his families out to face war? This is a peaceful country. This is the basin of Africa's democracy. We have seen it. Obasanjo successfully handed over to Yaradua. He died. Jonathan took over. Jonathan handed over to Buhari. We have seen it. And Buhari must hand over to Asiwaju. He has no choice. So if Buhari is performing his constitutional duty, we cannot tolerate some people who have decided to distract him. They said he made mistakes in 1983. He's trying to correct such mistakes by handing over democracy to democracy, by handing over one government to another, by sustaining the democratic transition. That Buhari is going in the line of Abdul Salam, who went on and gave us democracy in 1999. Let it be known that whosoever this Moses Paul is and his gang, the natives of Nigeria have risen against him. Yes, we have risen against such malady, and he better withdraws from it within 24 hours. Otherwise, we will have to impress and march again to the security agencies to arrest him immediately.
So what's your message for other Nigerians across the country that are not in Abuja to join protests for either in support or against?
Well, you can see the Jaws are coming out, the natives are coming out. They don't need to see all tribes coming out in different states to challenge them. A democracy gives us, whether you are a pastor or you are an imam, whether you have anointing or you don't, you have the spirit of the Constitution that stops you in 4 years and allows you to recontest and go to 8 years. And no matter your juju, you must stop at 8 years.
Yes, sir.
So the message to all Nigerians is that Asiwaju's government is going to be rich. It's going to be robust.
Yes.
It's going to be inclusive.
Yes.
It's going to be creative.
Yes.
It's going to be harmonious.
Yes.
Everyone that feels he has lost one thing or the other in the elections can begin to re-strategize. The country belongs to all of us. Yes. The resources Asiwaju will to pretend upon belongs to all of us. Please, we are not against anybody, but we are against such madness of an attempt to bring out a factional president in the country. Having said that, we are going to do a